Frank arrived in sunny California, postponing his life in my apartment, sleeping on a sofa bed next to stacks of antique books and movie equipment, where dreams of making films lived and then died. Frank had pants that were always falling down from his overweight body and laughter, while laughing at screenwriting ambitions, and his ambition was movie extra, telling me about some central casting. Frank visited Disneyland and beaches, then took a bus tour of homes of the stars, then went to casting calls, but was not picked. But he went as directors scanned the crowd, as they would linger and then pass along. Frank battered library directories, searching principal names and addresses, then typed out letters to send to agents, while hoping for the chance to show his work, but many were returned and unanswered. He stormed offices with persuasiveness among waiting list and film school scholars who were begging for jobs as food gophers, or for some chance to get their screenplay read from those without vision beyond the hits. Frank wanted to stay in California, so he waited tables at topless bars, hearing the owners gossip about breast and the ladies talk about their big break in the sensational movie business. Frank would sit in the corner on his break, watching the customers watch the ladies, while ladies fended them off with style, as he took notes for movie proposals between ladies with thimbles and without. Frank wanted to capture these images as a patron of the celluloid arts, which imprisoned his imagination with breast rhythm and snappy collages, while dreaming of showcasing his talents. Frank, with his tips, was bringing in money as he talked about nearby apartments and about the entertainment business, and impatient strippers at auditions who searched for recognition beyond breast. A man approached Frank about his screenplay while surrounded by nudity teases, and proposed mail-order private screenings with the man's connections and Frank's know-how, while Frank sneered at porn and lewd beaver shots. Then Frank thought of the ladies who would pose, and working his way into the business, and how he could show his appreciation by contributing money for his stay, and finding an apartment of his own. Frank agreed to show capability, then struck up conversations with strippers who have roamed studio to studio, hoping someone would notice their acting without being used for sex and blowjobs. Frank talked about cinema exposure with the enticement of easy money, and had no problem baiting the strippers with film equipment and coarse flattery, leading to fondling and her legs spread. He shot an hour of those beaver shots, then shortened the film for its consumption, as he worked on his recruiting process with the snatch of an occasional kiss, as movie business takes control of lives. Frank learned that he was selling his coarse self to an industry that obtains all souls through ladies not knowing why they were picked or whether they'll be working next week. and that the same could be said about him. Frank moved out and continued making films, even though we both knew he was not proud. For it was insane for him to be here, writing screenplays while filming beaver shots. For when he succeeded, he also failed. The porn money sucked him in by its roots and picked up greater acceleration with a living creature inside of him as another bare buttocks touched the leaves that fell from his soul against a bare chest. The surging current of those beaver shots were plastered to souls that embodied life, and it made no sense for him to deny that he was part of making porno films, which killed the inside of him gradually